Alright guys, so we just got to the airport and we are headed to Vancouver, Canada. It's 80, almost 90 degrees here in Phoenix today. Luckily I brought some jackets because it's like 40s in Canada. But really stoked. I'm about 2 hours early. Yeah, we're going to get on the plane here very soon. And then we are headed off to Drumeo. Guys, the folks at Drumeo were so cool and they gave me this whole room to use today to do interviews and behind the scenes and kind of use it as my little base of operations, as you can see over here. But check this out, it's so well curated. They've got an awesome Nord Grand 2 piano right here with already, again, everything's already plugged in and ready to go live at a moment's notice. Got this really cool like kind of accent wall in the background. This is where we will be conducting our interviews. They actually have right here too a stream deck, or again, if you're going live, you can see right there on the screen. The lights are a little bright, but there's a screen over there where you can see kind of what's being captured, and then there's a nice mic right there, Sennheiser, to capture all of the vocals, and everything is mounted to these rafters. It's really smart. The lights, some of the cameras, microphones. That does bring us to, of course, the drums. So in here we have a Gawa, I think it's Gawa or Gava electric drum set. They actually currently own Gretsch. Here's our brain. Here's another stream deck just to again help with really showing where you're going to be streaming. You got a music chart there. Of course the cymbals, the drums, nice Iron Cobra pedals down here. And then there's actually a cool little camera right here that is streaming at all times. Now last but not least, they have this kind of cool section here. I'm not quite sure what this section's for, but again, there's another stream deck here for when they go live. Looks like, oh, guitar and bass section to plug in and you can play guitar and bass. We use these at the studio at home. These are small rig clamps, so that's pretty cool to see that here. Then of course that all gets displayed here, which you would have seen in the other clip, but you can see like there's the kick drum with the front view, just the front view. Again, there's another one right there. There's the aerial view of the overhead, that awesome interview space we were looking at, and then of course we have just the foot view here. So again, I'm just grateful to Jared and everybody at Drumeo for opening up their house like this and giving me this room to be creative and to film some awesome content. I also just wanted to capture how cool is this, you guys. So they have this room live and ready to go. So any drummer who sits down, you can see multiple camera angles. You got cameras up front, you got a camera above me, you got a camera down by my feet. Again, all kinds of different angles. So, you know, if we wanted to come in here and pretty cool. a nice console. Alright, you're in the video now. There's Eymara, artist relations extraordinaire. Here's the kit that we're taking. Alright, let's do it. Alright guys, so we are disassembled. We're just taking the 12-inch, the 16-inch, 22-inch kick, a 14-inch snare, the hardware that's here as well as the cymbals that are here and thrown. And we are going to get packed up and head off to the clinic. Yep, that's a bullet in her car. Oh my god. Alright guys, we fit the whole Dialtune kit in the back of Eymara's Prius. Cymbals, hardware, even the free snare we're giving away today. Maple snare. So Prius, Dialtune drums approved. Alright guys, so today's clinic day, and I am actually just getting my click tracks set up before we go into the clinic playthrough. So I thought I would show this really quick. It's really rudimentary, but it works for me. I just do a quick like 8-note click before the song starts. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So it's just like that, and I have it panned all the way to the left. So that way I'm the only one hearing it if they have that set up in the system. If they don't at the clinic, then they'll hear it, but that's okay. And then I also, if there's any spots in the songs that we played different live than they do on the album, I just made a quick tweak. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. So just little cues for myself so I don't look freaking dumb when I'm doing the clinic. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's me next to Matt Garska. Alright guys, so we are here at West Coast Drum Shop. Check this collection of awesome vintage drums out. And there's just like a museum here. We've got Ringo Starr's 1963 Ludwig Oyster Black Pearl Super Classic. I mean, this is... So for anybody who's watched the channel for long enough, you know that my mom was the biggest Beatles fan in existence before she passed. And so anytime I see anything with Ringo, Ludwig, anything from the Beatles, it really hits me close to home. So very, very awesome to see this drum set. And then here we go. We've got Bonzo kit here. This is pretty rad. It's in a stainless steel wrap. Really, really cool. We've got some Aerosmith cymbals over there. All kinds of awesome drums from like the Seahawks, and there's Don Bennett and a whole bunch of really cool stuff here. We've got one of the first Ludwig pedals. A nice Gretsch kit here from the Rolling Stones, very sick. And then check this giant Carmen Apiece, like insane Ludwig kit with big old Sabian cymbals that he signed in his typical fashion. Triple floor toms. I mean, just an insane room that we're here in. All right, let's keep going. mug.
Well, I have a big picture of myself in my room, so I see my face.
And now you're in. West Coast Drum Shop. Oh yeah. Beautiful Seattle. Or Bellevue, excuse me. And it is sound check time. So I'm heading back. We pretty much got it dialed in, but we're gonna do a little sound check, make sure everything is sounding nice. And then, yeah, gonna hang out for a little bit, and then the clinic starts in just a couple hours. Alright guys, Dialtune kit is set up. We're just gotta get another China. And we're gonna put a new snare head on there, and we're gonna rent a 9000 pedal, but got the laptop hooked up, speakers are working, and we are in a good spot here. Alright guys, so we've got the seats set up here, got the PAs, the drums are set up, we're using the Dialtune kit. We've got, of course, West Coast Drum Shop. Shablow. We got a nice Holy China here that we're using. Just put a brand new Evans UB2 on the snare with snare weight. Got the Dialtune drum set, some DW 9000 pedals, 7 dozen hi-hat. We're using Turkish cymbals, as well as Paiste, Zildjian, and Sabian. So we got a full mix here. But we are using Evans drum heads, of course, ProMark sticks. We've got a mixer here, my laptop, so we're making some progress. Gotta love having a beautiful window showing the Seattle rainy day while you're using the toilet. It's almost time for a drum clinic. Welcome! I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm honestly been really looking forward to this. One, I just wanted to do more clinic stuff, more teaching. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, and then we will play some drums, because I know we all want to play some drums. But just to give you a little background about myself, I need to put these back on. I can't see you guys at all. When I play, I can't wear them because I hit them off my face. But again, my name's Kyle Smith. I'm known online as Arizona Drummer. But I used to be a touring drummer in the metal space way back in the day, and actually hung up the sticks in 2012. I'm not quitting drums, but quitting the dream because I had a daughter, and I focused on building my life for her and going into the corporate world. And then when the world kind of shut down with the pandemic and things like that, somebody just suggested, do you want to do YouTube? And I was like, oh God, I don't want to be a YouTube drummer. But then I started to do it, and I started to interact with the community and started to build my own community. And I was like, this is incredible. And you know, I've been playing now for, I don't really want to admit it, but about 27 years. So it's definitely a part of my life, but I'm at that point in my life where I want to give as much information back to all the crazy stuff I've experienced, but also like, let's have fun and play drums. And I think all of us can agree drums are the best thing in the world. Like I said before, my background was in like death metal. So like, you're not thinking about a vocalist like that. You're not thinking about, again, keeping your breath like I am right now. You're just, you know, blast beats and playing fast. And so they sent me the first song. They sent me that song, knowing what I do on YouTube. And, you know, I'll be honest, it wasn't, when they sent me that, it was like, and And of course they were like, well, we like your gusto, but like, let's pull it back a little bit. And it was one of those things where, you know, having that focus and attention to supporting the artist and supporting what the artist needs. A lot of the times us drummers go out and we play to our crowds and we think that it's a crowd full of drummers. It's not a crowd full of drummers. We wish it was. Today it is, thank you. But a lot of times it's, you know, however many people, and maybe 2 or 3 drummers if we're lucky. So, you know, a lot of what I did in my first early years was playing to the 1 or 2 drummers and not the, you know, a couple hundred, a couple thousand, whatever it may be. So we're gonna show a couple more songs that kind of fall into that category. This next one, also from the band Zombeast. This is the hardest song I think I ever wrote drums to. So I started way too early with metal, but still. And then you put the sticks away, raise your daughter, your perspective changes. Who here has kids? Seeing some proud hands. But I'm sure anybody who does, or close to, or, you know, whether it's nephew, nieces, siblings, whatever, a new family member comes in your life, it kind of changes the way you think about certain things. Definitely changed the way I approached the instrument. We'll see that, like I said, in a second with a couple different songs, but what it taught me is that expression, I'm sure all of us have felt this, but expression through the instrument is the key. It's our ability to communicate. I have this saying that I like to say is, we all speak the same language, which is drums, just different dialects, different accents, different parts of the country maybe that we might be coming from, but it allows us all to connect as a community. And what's become very clear to me since coming back after that is where my place is in that community and how I want to help shape things as well. But really quick, show of hands, who here has been playing drums less than 1 year? That's good, okay. Oh, there we go. It's all right, like this is fine. How about 1 to 3 years? Okay, let's say under 5 years. Okay, what about under 10 years? I'm looking at you now, 20 years. 30 years?
Keep going.
40 years?
Yeah.
Under 40?
No, over.
Under 50 though.
Right around 50.
You look great. Excuse my language, but you look great. So, but why I ask that question is some people under a year, some people under 50 years, but we're all here at different levels. But what's so great is we're all here for the same thing. We're all here to enjoy drums together. You know, I'm not as cool as you, but I'm right under 30. So we've been doing this a while, but the fact is, like 5 years, 3 years, I don't care how many years, it's just so cool that everybody's here celebrating this together. And this clinic is for everyone. And we're gonna listen to the song kind of all the way through together. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I'm not playing drums. I don't wanna blow your ears out. And we're gonna talk about what we hear in the song and what kind of jumps out to us. And then I'll show you how I played it with the band and kind of what I did to learn the song. I'm gonna pause there. So far, this is just the intro. Does anything stand out to you so far as you're learning this song? It's okay if it doesn't.
There's a pocket to it.
There is a pocket to it.
Bumping a certain.
That's right.
It leaves room between the parts.
That's right, exactly.
So.
What else? And there's no right or wrong answers here. It's what you hear with your ears.
A lot of 4 on the floor.
A lot of 4 on the floor. Hear some of those kind of weird snare patterns in there,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes you start to hear like, those are definitely programmed, all right? Like, no, a guitar player made those drum parts. But there are some weird snare stuff in there. Sometimes the artist is like, I want those snare hits because it lets me know the next thing. But why I chose this song as the exercise is because you said it just right. Most songs can be broken down to a pattern, right? And a lot of the times we have a buddy on the Dialtune team who got a call saying, hey, you need to be somewhere like tomorrow for 6 weeks to do this tour, learn these 12 songs. You know, a lot of us have been put in those situations before and some of us haven't, but what's important for that is learning how to learn songs quickly. And the easiest method that I found to do that is what we just did. 3 gold stars.
He gets another 3. He did it the first time.
Cole does?
The other guy. Yeah,
Cole gets.
I set it up terribly. I had it all cattywampus.
You get his 3 gold stars. I'm just kidding. I did break a stick on that one. That's okay. We're human. We're human. We're having fun. Which, by the way, before we do anything else, these drums, are you kidding me? Are you guys hearing this right now?
Yeah.
It's like, especially this guy. I keep losing my snare away because I'm hitting so hard, but I mean, hold on, let me grab these sticks. I broke both of those. I mean, are we serious?
That's a shock.
Right? And these are maple drums. So like, I mean, we're talking like, that's dumb. That's just a dumb sound. Hey, guess what? Not a problem. Let's just keep going. And now we've, like, are you kidding? How long would that have? Oh yeah, let's do it. Check it out. Let's go real cranking that tight. Hold on. Just crank it. See what I'm talking about?
When it goes in and out of tune with itself.
Isn't that
That's the bottom header.
isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You're not gonna see me do that, but like that on all these drums. Like honestly, it took us. We were joking. It took us more time to get them in here than it did for us to get them tuned. We'll get. But look how quick this is. Like I'm not even trying, and like still a little high. But look how fast this is. I can't even see where I am. Hold on. Let's see what we got. I mean, we're back. Like, it's dumb. I don't even have a drum key. Oh yes, I do. But it was for the pedals.
Right.
It's for the pedals. And even now, let's just go a little tight on the snare drum. I mean, because we're in Beef Town, but like if we wanted to like crank this mother, who here likes a crank snare? There we go. Now we're talking. I mean, that took what, 5 seconds? Like I love this thing so much. And then what's cool about this is I put this video up and Lady Gaga saw it. She shared it to her audience because she liked my version of it. So that's why, yeah. So that's why I chose it. Just kidding. So if Lady Gaga wants to call, we'll take her call. I'm just kidding, but.
I saw the wood chips flying off his head.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Pretty sure I ate one. There's that bridge section. La, 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 la. I can't sing. But, you know, it could have just, but I like the idea of, like, I like that because her vocal is doing the work. It's the melody. I don't need to be in the way of that. It's not that I'm her drummer, but I don't need to be in the way of that. And that allows it to be a little bit more open. And we're grooving. And then we go back to the chord, bow, you know. And I like that because, again, hopefully you guys felt it. But the emotion, we're doing this. So we get to the end and it's like, what the hell's going on? But a huge explosion. And that's how I like to kind of go about these drum parts. But I want you to hopefully try in the moment to connect emotionally in that way through as musicians. Not weird, I promise, but as musicians, try to enter into my headspace with me, and I'll enter into your headspace with you, And I think that you'll find it's a really cool exercise and just kind of community, which if you take nothing away from it, else away from Arizona Drummer, it's my goal as a creator, as somebody who has any type of audience, is to help build our community and bridge it together and kind of get some of the negativity that's out there, some of the finger pointing comparisons, because we all know it's out there, we've seen the comments. Let's come together in this shared thing that we have. And then you guys can put me through hell and we'll try to learn a 7th song. Feeling very vulnerable right now. But what I'm thinking is what we could do at this point is pick a song. We're gonna learn it together. I don't even know what time it is, I'm just having fun, but we're gonna learn it together and then, oh, we have time. Okay, cool. So we're gonna learn the song, I'm gonna play it and hope that we can do this. Just don't put me through hell here.
How about Green Earrings by Steely Dan?
There you go. I don't know that song. All right, let's plug it in. Let's hear it. Did you say it's an easy one and you're lying? Is that what's happening?
I mean,
Yeah, let's listen to it. I'll give that a solid C. It's like a C, right? So like you could fake your way through. But those like little hits, those are the things that you go back to, right? We were talking about like this is gonna break. You go back in those pauses, right? That's where you go back and when you're pausing the music, thank you, my good sir. Those are the things you capture. All those little hits I missed. But generally speaking, we kind of got the feel and the.
you totally did.
Thank you. And with that, I yield to you. And that is a wrap on today's video. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this vlog where we went to Drumeo up in Canada. We went to Seattle where we did our clinic with Dialtune drums for Dialtune Day at West Coast Drum Shop. So first things first, a big thank you to my friends over at West Coast Drum Shop. Will, you are the man. Thank you so much for making all of that possible. Also, big shout out to Eymara and Xander over at Dialtune for not only providing the awesome Dialtune kit we got to play on, but for bringing me in on their roster and being one of their artists. It is truly an honor, and I'm so happy to be part of the cutting edge and innovation within the drum industry, as well as, of course, my now good friend Cole Paramore. He caught some awesome footage for us. Some of that's been released already, some of it's going to be released very soon. And thank you so much, Cole, for helping out. And again, so happy to have you as my friend at this point. But last, but certainly not least, thank you to everyone who came out to the clinic, had a good time with me, hopefully had some laughs, had some fun, learned a few things, and it was such a blast. I feel so honored, privileged, humbled, and supported by the people of this channel, the people who came out to the clinic, the companies I work with. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm humbled and grateful, and just thank you so much. I don't know if the channel has passed 100,000 by the time this comes live, so if it has, hell yes, we do have a 100,000 subscriber video in the works, so that is coming soon. We have a full Drumeo tour coming very soon, where Jared takes us around Drumeo and we get to see all of the different offices, headquarters, as well as the drum warehouse where all of the shelves are. It is so much fun, such an awesome experience. So make sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss it. We also have a special episode of Behind the Kit coming very soon with Jared from Drumeo, Mr. Brandon Taves from Drumeo, and Domino Sant'Antonio. I don't know if I said that right or not, so I'm so sorry, Domino. I am clearly not cultured. But guys, this is an awesome episode coming very, very soon. Also, make sure to become a Patreon member because even though I only showed about 20 minutes or so of the clinic here, the clinic ended up being 2 hours long. So I will have the entire unedited clinic up on my Patreon so that my patrons can see the full thing and take advantage of what we went over, as well as hopefully feel inspired by the content. With that, my friends, that's gonna close up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. If you'd like to see me come to a city near you and do a clinic at your local drum store, let me know what the drum store is and that you're interested, and I'll reach out to them and we'll see if we can make it happen, because you guys, doing a clinic this year was absolutely the top of my goal list and we've done it. But I don't want to stop there. If you know anything about me or Arizona Drummer or this channel, we do not stop. We keep working, we keep grinding, and we chase our dreams. So we're gonna do more clinics, we're gonna do more education, more lessons, more live gigs, more. It's gonna be so awesome, and I'm so excited to share all of it with you. But again, you guys, that is gonna close up today's video. Thank you so much again to West Coast Drum Shop, Dialtune, Eymara, Will, Xander, Cole Paramore, everybody who came out to the clinic, everybody who watched this video. Thank you so much. And we've got a ton of awesome content coming your way. So make sure, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.